Shalom. Shalom, shalom. Closing on praises on go vacations. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. BAHASHAM, QADASH. BARAK YAHAWAH, BARAK YAHAWASHI. Calling La YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. And praises on the go vacations. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. And closing number on set the positive millstone teacher well. So, yeah. The main topic of the lesson is another mass casualty event. Another disaster happened, in Nepal, just a little bit ago. I believe like a couple hours ago, actually. Making a report on majorly now. Big flash flood that happened over there. I'm about to play the video from the news, fair use. You already know the drill. So, listen up.
Nepal near the Chinese border. As of now, we are told at least 31 people are dead, but that number is certain to rise. Hundreds of people, we are told, are missing, many likely tourists. There is this horrifying new video which illustrates why there is so much concern, why we can say with near certainty this death toll will go up. You just see this wall of water engulfing a town there. The power, the force of that water just carrying so many of the buildings away, sweeping them off their foundations. We saw other images of buses just being tossed around like toy cars. Truly, truly devastating. We've been working to get new information. There are other images coming in as well.
You see that? They got obliterated. They got obliterated. Now let's get some more clips. Oh, a little more clip. Another one right here. Check it out.
In the Texas Hill Country for the floods there last year, and I remember looking up into these trees and seeing just, wow, the amount of water. This dwarfs that. And not to compare flood to flood, but the amount of water is hard to truly understand. And the numbers, again, they are going to change and unfortunately dramatically increase. But the number of people killed here, 31, there are hundreds missing, including around 400 people. That's according to the Nepal Tourism Board, from 7 different nations, including the United States, the UK, South.
Yeah, they're all dead. They all died right there. No? See that? I mean, he just watched it on camera. Now here's another clip.
Sonny, it seems like water comes out of nowhere. Please watch this.
See that?
I mean, the shrieks in their
We hear that. Anywho, main point is the Lord bring disasters across the planet. Now again, you had one in Indonesia. You had one over there in Colombia. You also had one in Venezuela. The Lord bring disasters across the planet. And also that flash flood was caused by an earthquake too. The Lord make it. Let's get that. Matthew 24. Matthew 24 and verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So that you can see right there, they're in sorrow. They're in sorrow. They're in complete shock and agony over there. Quite literally getting obliterated and wiped away. So the Lord gonna keep doing this. The Lord gonna keep bringing these signs, these destruction, calamities, and death tolls. The Lord gonna keep bringing these stuff because only it's gonna get worse and worse. So we'll soon gotta bring mass judgment, well, complete judgment, the final judgment even, upon these people. which is when YAHAWASHI comes. It completely destroys Babylon the Great. With the second Ezra 9 and 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs, which we're seeing right now. These are effects and these are signs. The Lord will continue to ramp it up. Like we're in those days. Shit, Gary and Anna still without. Oh, let me look this up. Gary blackout. Yep. Still without help. There has been a blackout for 15 days now. No? Oh, what? Okay, it ended. Apparently you got the power back now. Yeah, so they got the power back on now. Okay. Well, for 2 weeks they've been without power. That's a sign of the future. No? That's a sign of the future. That's only the sign of how things gotta go, man. No? No, this whole country could be without power. No, so we're about to enter some critical times, man. The world, the Lord prepping the world for disaster. No, causing all these little disasters here, disasters there. On the prelude at all to the time of Jacob's trouble. Because the time of Jacob's trouble could be the worst time in human history. So all the things you see here, see on camera, all these disasters, are not going to be even an ounce compared to what the Lord's going to do. Okay, not even there could be troops coming down the streets with power outages, and freaks, and all that stuff. Not even going to be just that. And we're talking about all sorts of climate, earthquakes, thunderstorms, blizzards. Lord forbid it happens during winter, but if it does, shit. No, if it does, it does. No, but if it happens during winter, people are going to be freezing to death. No? Wildfires and more. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So this is going to be the worst time in human history. No time could be like this time. And these are all preludes. All these disasters, calamities you see here across the planet, all these things are preludes of what could have happened in the future, which is a complete and utter devastation, really on a global scale. But mainly over here in America, because this is the epicenter of the Lord's judgment. Now, this is where the Lord really got to get down, because only this is the most wickedest place on earth. Now, in fact, it says its sins went unto heaven in Jeremiah 51, and also Revelation 18. Now, so the Lord got to completely jack this place up, man, from top to bottom. Bring plagues upon it. If I get that. So this is the future, man. Now, the Lord, you're giving preludes and signs of how things are going to be in the times to come. 2 Ezra 15 and 11. But I'll bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof, which this place is spiritually Egypt. Egypt shall mourn, the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. So the Lord will bring plagues upon this place again. Just like he did in ancient Egypt. Lord will bring the modern day Egypt. So get your mind ready. This is the future that awaits Babylon the Great. And it can happen really any time, man. But Lord unified, go again, praise on glorification. YAHAWASHI, QADASH, Shalom.